there, everybody. I am trying something new today. So if you're brand new here, I'm Elizabeth from Total Wellness Health Coaching, formerly Our Paleo Family and the Autoimmune Free Cooking Club. And, you know, we all evolve, we all change. So Total Wellness Health Coaching has been my health coaching business for, coming up on 3 years. And I have just archived Our Paleo Family and Autoimmune Free Cooking Club. That was a membership group that was great, but I just needed to make a change. And so Total Wellness Health Coaching is where you will find me on the regular. And I've actually just been redesigning that website. It's my business website, like I said, so you can make appointments there to meet with me for health coaching. But also, I'm starting to blog over there. I had just a couple blog posts and recipes in kind of a funny format, and so I have fixed that. So hopefully it's a little bit more pleasant and easy to navigate. But if you happen to pop over there immediately after seeing this video, things might be in flux, or there might be the occasional thing that doesn't work. But and if that's the case, please send me an email and let me know. I'll put my contact information down below in the description box. But anyway, so that's where you'll find me, totalwellnesshealthcoaching.com. New recipes, if I have a video for it, I'll put the video within the recipe write-up, so you can find it all in the same place. Those recipes will be printable format, just like before. So I have been super busy, like most of us, and we're very near Christmas. It is right now the Friday before Christmas Eve. Next Friday is Christmas Eve. And I don't know that I'm going to get another cooking video done for you, but there are tons of them up with cookies and pies and turkey, if you do a turkey for Christmas, that sort of thing. So you can just search under Our Paleo Family. You can search Functional Medicine Living. That's the name of my YouTube channel. Sorry, there are so many different names, but if you really search paleo and then a particular recipe, you'll probably find me in the top 4 or 5 videos that come up, because there aren't too many of us that are still putting up videos under paleo. So anyway, I just thought I would try this. I wanted to say hi, Merry Christmas, kind of let you know how things are going. People are still subscribing to Autoimmune Free Cooking Club, and I just want people to know kind of where the current information is going and what I have planned for 2022. So those of you that are not new here, welcome back. I hope to kind of get back into the regular of putting up videos and then chatting with you through the comments. I know that there's been some interaction with the gluten-free sourdough, and I've been excited about that. I hope that will continue. And so you'll see more of that in the new year, because it's been going well. And actually my little hot plate, my countertop burner thing that I would use to make recipes that you would normally do on your stovetop, I will be doing them for the video, that broke. And so I haven't had that, and it's made it a little bit more difficult to make some recipes for you, some recipe videos. I hope the light is good. Obviously I'm driving. My church does this thing called Pray For Me, and they match up 2 adults of different generations with every youth. So it's a relatively small church. And we pray for that youth all throughout the year. And so, oh dear, the sun is maybe going to be a problem. There we go. I'm meeting my youth and the other adult that is praying for her for breakfast this morning, which I'm hoping and praying is not awkward, because I don't eat breakfast. I do intermittent fasting, which I don't know that I've actually done a video on that. If you're interested in hearing about intermittent fasting, I'd love to talk with you about it. I actually just had all my annual lab work done, and my lab results are so good, and years and years they weren't, and the only thing I have changed is the time of day that I eat. I'm eating the same things. So if anything, I'm eating a little bit more liberally, more dairy, more gluten-free grains, that kind of thing. So actually that brings me to one of my questions for you, which is, what do you want to see in the new year? Do you want to see more lifestyle type things? Like whenever I do a Stitch Fix or like Walmart clothing haul, that gets lots of views, but I don't think it's getting views from you guys, you ladies mostly, but I know I have some men that watched. From my regular viewers, I think that is just random people looking for like the Stitch Fix reviews. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more lifestyle type things? Do you want to see more vlogs and just like an insight into our crazy day? I know I like watching those for other people. I can't imagine why anyone would be interested in my day, but maybe you are. I'm hoping you are, because that's what I'm doing today. Do you want to just see recipes? And if so, what kinds of recipes? Like, what are you eating? Are you eating strict paleo? Are you eating autoimmune paleo? Are you eating gluten-free? If you're not in one of those categories, then I'm not the channel for you, because that's the way my family eats. We are absolutely gluten-free and mostly paleo. Yeah, just let me know. Leave a comment if you have an opinion, if there's something you'd really like to see. I would like to produce content for you that you want to see, because it takes time. But I love this. I love this way of interacting with you and just putting helpful information out to the world. Because I mean, the way I even found out about paleo in the first place was reading blogs about it, and it absolutely has changed my life. So, gotten me off of all my medications, put my autoimmune disease in remission, and literally that changed my life. I can't overemphasize that. So, I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to be a safe driver. Okay, so let's see. I do have a little sticky note here below my phone so I can make sure I tell you everything I want to tell you. Do make sure you're subscribed, because just things change, and sometimes the powers that be will go in and just unsubscribe people. So you might have subscribed to my channel years ago, but actually now you're no longer subscribed. So just double check that, and also share with your friends, please, because I have been hovering around just under 7,000 subscribers for a long time. So I would love to really get that maybe up to 10,000 this year. That would be great. And I think people need to know, it's not just, I want subscribers. I want people to know that they don't have to suffer with autoimmune disease. I want people to know that they can still eat really good food. Like, you don't have to decide to either take the medication and like live under that cloud of autoimmune disease, or eat sticks and rocks for the rest of your life. I mean, we eat really good food all the time. I mean, occasionally I make a dud recipe, but for the most part, our food is really tasty. And we're not deprived in any way, and we're all healthy. So that is the kind of message that I really want to share with people. Actually, just maybe a month ago, we were having a special church service, and the bishop was preaching, and I honestly don't remember how this related to his sermon, but he was mentioning this woman that he had met with, one of his parishioners, who had just been diagnosed with her third autoimmune disease, and she was just miserable. Her quality of life was at about a level 0. And that just breaks my heart, because it really, really, really does not have to be that way. And that is the message that I like to share with people. And people, personal friends of mine, tell me all the time, I met this person, they've just been diagnosed with autoimmune disease. Will you talk to them? Yes, I'll talk to them. That is my business. I am a functional medicine health coach, but I will always talk to somebody for a few minutes for free. And almost never do they actually call me, because they're afraid that I'm going to tell them they have to like give up their whole life or something. And that's not what I'm going to say. Sorry, the light is not good right now. I'm about to turn this off because I am driving, and I'm about to the place where I don't know exactly where I'm going. But I'm going to try to pick up the camera throughout the day and show you what I'm doing. I've got to do a little return at the mall, and I'm not sure. Some haircuts. Oh, yes. We're visiting a college for my son today, my alma mater. Ha ha ha. Yay. Try to get him there. So yeah, I don't know how much I'll be able to video, but I will do my very best to check back in with you all and get this up for you tomorrow. All right, I hope you all are having a great day, and stay tuned. Well, now it's dinner time. We have made it through the majority of the day, and this is my setup. I got my coffee. I've got my YouTube going. We're having pizza tonight with smoothies. Real simple. The gluten-free pizza from Costco, smoothie packets from Costco. Yes, I needed coffee. It was a very long day. So I just take those frozen gluten-free pizzas. There's 3 of them in a box for like $15. And then I add kind of whatever I have. This particular day, I didn't have many veggies left. I had some sausage. I had pepperoni. I had some pickled jalapenos that I did a couple years ago. Some grass-fed cheddar. Always add a little, like I put our toppings on and then I put a little more cheese on top. Some oregano on top. There they are. Oh, I had bell pepper still from my garden. So there are pizzas ready to go in the oven. Super yummy. Everybody loves that. Of course, we try to do pizza night on Friday night or maybe Saturday night, at least a couple times a month. And then the smoothies are all organic. They're really good, actually. I did not mean to be showing you the pizza for such a long time. I think I was going to try to do something artsy with that, and then I didn't. Okay, here are the smoothies. I thought the ingredients were on this packet, but it's just the instructions. There are strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, banana, kale, and spinach. It's all organic. I put it in the blender with a little orange juice and then however much water I need to get the consistency that we want. And it's just a really great tasting smoothie mix. Sometimes if I have it, I'll add some additional spinach. But really there's a good amount of spinach and kale in there. So it's just enough that nobody can really taste it. This is my old Ninja blender, which I love, and it's just broke. The lid is cracked. I'll link it if I can, but it's 8 or 9 years old probably. So I'm pretty sure I won't be able to link the same one, but I did buy it off of Amazon, and it's been a really great one for like $35. Hey everybody, I just thought to end my Merry Christmas vlog. I couldn't really video during the day because I was with a child, a minor that's not mine. And then I was in a very crowded store, and then I was at a university again with other people who were not mine. Didn't have permission to film them. But I thought I would just close this out with a little Christmas tour of our decorations. It's evening, so the lights are on, but my house is real life and it is messy right now. So I just apologize for that, but I'm just going to try to show you some of my decorations, which most of these are antiques. They've been handed down to me, or we've just kind of like hand-me-downs from my parents, that kind of thing. My parents gave us a new ornament every year, so they would get 3 of whatever that year's ornament was. One for my brother, one for me, and then one for them to keep, so that as we left the house, we got our set of ornaments, and so that has been really special. So we have a lot of ornaments. But let me just turn you around and show you some of the stuff. So here we have this little like wire thing, and my daughter put lights on it, which is fun. But we have we put up our Christmas cards that we receive, which most of them are the photo cards these days, and we just leave them up all year so we can think about our friends and family. We pray for them, and that's just really special. This Christmas tree was my husband's grandmother's. The little Santa, Mrs. Claus, were my parents, or my favorites, but I think they're scaled properly to be next to that tree. My grandmother had a tree like that too, but my brother got that one, and so it was special that we got my grandmother-in-law's. Let me bring you into the family room. This is where our like main big tree is. A few little things here, like so my parents owned a flower shop when I was very little, so they have a lot of these things like this that held planters, like flower arrangements, but just a real sweet little sleigh. We put candy in it. Of course, there's my coffee. Can't ever be without that. So here's our tree. I'm looking for a star or an angel, but I've just never found one that I really like. I'll show you some of our ornaments. Again, most of these are antiques, or just special when we've received them through the years. Sometimes, like here's Mickey and Pluto the reindeer, and that came from a trip to Disney way back. But all these birds and these were my grandmother's. But we get these like when we take a trip, souvenir ornaments, that kind of thing. The train was my father-in-law's. We put that around. Here's another one of those real pretty little planters. I just think he's so cute and has lasted all these years. This little sack would have had like a little mini poinsettia or something in it. We put candy canes. My little baby with Santa many years ago. Just some pillows, a Christmassy throw. Messy because somebody was laying there, but that's okay. My little kiddos. Whoops, I got a reflection. Sorry about that. This nativity was my dad's. So my dad did not grow up in a Christian home, but he was invited to Vacation Bible School by a neighbor, and my grandparents let him go, and he became a Christian. And they never, as far as I know, accepted Christ as their own, but they did not stop him from his beliefs. So I appreciate that. And so he collected these nativity pieces from the little 5 and dime. And so we got that last year as they were downsizing. And then talk about downsizing. They gave us their tree because they were planning to move into a retirement home. They haven't moved there yet, but so we have that skinny little tree over there, which is fun. That's another nativity. Gotta remember the reason for the season, right? So that's one that was in my house always growing up. So we do love Jesus. We know that's why we're celebrating Christmas, but we also like the fun of Santa Claus and just love the cute figurines and things. So we have, again, these were all my parents, and just as they have downsized, they've given them to us. Like that Santa sitting on the shelf, he was a gift from a neighbor. She actually made that, painted it. Here's the mantle. We have a Christmas, we're sort of a winter Williamsburg scene. Some lights, deer, our stockings. Very simple, but I like it. We have a sleigh I found at a thrift store, and it has some big pine cones in it. So the kids got advent calendars from our little elf, Buddy the Elf. My daughter got Lego Harry Potter. My son got these little mind bender puzzle things. So that's been fun. Let's see. That's just about it, honestly. Oh, you've heard my clock in some of my videos. So here's more pictures with reflections. But my clock on the wall over there. I'll try to zoom in. That one plays another Christmas carol every hour. It was my grandparents, and so I love it. I think it irritates some other members of my family. This is the advent calendar that was made for my husband and his brother in 1971. And I love this. It's like at the very top, you can see it. It's like a little nativity. The timer's beeping on my pizza. Let me just show you one more thing here. So we just have some lights on the banister, some bows. There we go, in focus. All right, let me pause that and check on the pizza. This is the Department 56 Snow Village, again, inherited from my parents, which is wonderful. My daughter now sets this up for me, which is great. She does a wonderful job. An extra little piece down here that wouldn't fit. The little kitties and the going on a sleigh ride. And just, a few little decorations like that around. Now, this is the schoolroom in here, and it's pretty much a disaster. Let's see if there's just a few things up on the shelf. Those little trees. I made those years and years ago. That big Santa over there was my husband's growing up. Now he sits there and he takes care of all the snowmen. So we have our little collection of snowmen. And these are snowman candles from High Country Candle in the mountains. Those were a gift. They smell really good. Of course, we can't burn them because that would hurt them. Messy school stuff. This is real life of a homeschooling family right here. Messy, messy, messy school stuff. Just a little arrangement. Another nativity. There I am. Hi. And we have one little tree upstairs, but that's it. I want to show you this. We have 4 of these around the house. This is when we all did Bob Ross painting back at the beginning of COVID quarantine. That was one of our activities. It was super fun. We have a few pictures like this that we, switch out our regular art and put these up. But that's the bulk of our decorations, our cozy house. So pretty much no matter where we are, we can see a Christmas tree. If we go, this is the mud room back here where you come in from the garage. And at the top of these stairs is a little tree. I think it was my husband's. And the kids decorated it with some of the kid ornaments. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little Christmas tour and Christmas vlog today. Please remember to make sure you're subscribed. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you care about what kind of content comes in 2022, I would love it if you would leave me a comment below. You can just say recipes. You can say lifestyle. You can say, like, specifically, I want casseroles with chicken. I want more Instant Pot. Let me know what you're looking for from my channel. My goal is to provide content for you that's going to be helpful, help you live your healthiest lives. And this will probably be my last video before Christmas. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And I'll look forward to interacting with you here in YouTube world in 2022. I hope you're doing well, everybody.